Hi. Hey, it's Skycat Live. What's up, guys? It's 4:20 in the motherfucking afternoon. Let's light a big fat one up for the motherfucking world. It's 5/3/25. It's 4:20 in the afternoon. 70 degrees out. I just walked for 2 hours from 1 until 3 in the afternoon. I watched an episode of Battlestar Galactica. I took care of stuff in the house. I still have an errand that I have to run to town at some point this afternoon. But I don't know when that is because my family is out and about with the car, and I don't know. I have no idea when that's going to happen, but it is going to happen sooner or later this afternoon. Oh, no, I don't. No, I don't. Sooner or later this afternoon, I'm going to have to take like a 20-minute break to run down to the store. Other than that, we've got like a whole Saturday evening together, guys. It's going to be amazing. Yeah. I'm going to do some drinking of some beer this evening. I'm going to try out the new Overwatch Stadium mode. It's starting to make some waves in the community, but not very big, you know. But it is something I've not tried, so we're going to go do some Overwatch Stadium mode. Today I'm going to do some Oblivion Remaster, so I'm getting logged into that, and I have the Eve and the FFXI all fired up and ready to go. We're going to autopilot. Engaged. Oh no, I don't have a goal, do I? Am I doing one currently?
Autopilot disabled. No waypoint set.
Ooh, yes. No, I am trying to do start convo. Yeah, start convo like I told you to. Bonus no longer blah blah. Set destination. Ooh. Add waypoint. Fire it up.
Autopilot engaged.
I have the cows, right?
Warp drive active.
Yes. Good. Okay, Oblivion is firing up, and I am currently selling mithril ingots and stoofs that I made last night. 3401.
Approaching Stargate.
So, yes. Wait, I have 4 giant scales that I didn't realize that I had. What are those worth?
Autopilot jumping.
Forgot I had those. Oh, so no, they're rare. Fuck. So
Stargate. Warp drive active. Approaching Stargate. Autopilot jumping.
So now I'm on this whole, like, join the Mages Guild thing.
Warp drive active.
Oh, I have joined the, I must acquire the regular world. So, but how do I do that? Like, is there some goal? Take that thing away. There, that thing. No. Wait. Oh, I do have a goal. I have a goal? Oh, okay. Go to Breville.
Have pity, sir. I got nothing to eat.
Nope.
Spare a coin for the infirm. One more. Thank you, cat. Blessings of Anu upon you.
What's this about?
Oh, there's 4 of them. I guess I have to do all 4.
Please, by all means.
Autopilot
I
jumping.
think all Bogram Brogalish cares about is the lonely suitor lodge. He really puts everything into it.
He obviously takes great pride in the lodge.
Good day.
Good day.
How are you
Warp into
today?
station. Warp drive active.
Good morning.
I can just
How are you today?
take that, huh?
Fantastic.
Oh, really? I guess I can't. Oh, yeah, I'm, like, holding. Yeah, nice. Alright. I don't know. Is any of this, like, enough to get me out of here? Yes. Yes, it is. Alright. Like, I'll be back. Oh, damn it.
Approaching station.
What else? There, that can go away. I'm done with that for now. Wait, that was... Now I'm full? Okay. Oh, there's a stack of mithril ingots. Nice.
Greetings to you.
What's going on with you?
I suppose that's something I can get rid of.
Ugly little animals.
Horrid beasts. I hate the things.
Be seeing ya.
Be seeing ya.
Docking permission requested.
I gotta phone more codex. I have to go drop or sell. I guess I have to sell.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted. Autopilot disabled. Waypoint reached.
Nice, 50k for some reason. Oh yeah, all those BCNM stuff things I did. Mithril ingots that didn't sell, apparently, I guess. Oh my god, it's 272,000 gil. For what? Wyvern skins, I guess. Yeah, wyvern skins were a really fast way to money, I guess. Gold ingots for 90k. Mithril ingots. Nice. So, yeah, gold, huh? I have 530k. Maybe I should finally buy my dex rings. I'm up. No, I could just keep flipping it forward in the mithril market, and I think that's probably what I'll do. I'll just sit there at the goddamn Lower Juno and run mithril all day. I have 3 stacks of mithril ingots for some weird reason.
Take your break.
Good. I'm hungry. You're off duty now.
My feet are killing me.
Oh, yeah, I didn't drop the big face. Oops. Cute. Nice 10 minutes of just my face. Oh well. I wasn't really doing anything yet. So here we go. Why is my chess piece gone? That seems weird.
What is it, citizen?
Sorry about that. Okay. Mithril ingots. Oh yeah, did I sell them? Oops. Yeah, I think I did. Oh, I'm in the wrong thing. Yes, Mithril Beast coins, 7,000. 7,000. I have to sell to Slash and Smash people. 7,000. 7,000. Oops. 7,000. 7,000. 7,000. 7,000. 7,000. 7,000. 7,000. 7,000. 7,000. Just keep going. 7,000. That should probably be enough for now. Fire it up or whatever. There it goes. That should probably be enough for a while. Buy like 70k worth of goddamn mithril. Yeah.
I offer the finest goods.
I'm here to
and
sell
lowest
you
prices
things
in
that I
all Cyrodiil.
don't use.
A fine transaction. That seems a fair price.
Yeah, seems good to me. I'm low on arrows. Do you sell silver arrows? Yes, you do. Yeah, I'll spend 250 gold. That's fine.
A fine bargain for you.
Yeah, that way I can kill
Come back
ghosts
and
and
see
stuff.
me.
So, oh no, I also
Let's
need
do
to
business.
sell you stuff like that. We're gonna haggle on this.
You drive a hard bargain.
Skeleton key. Chicken jockey.
That seems a fair price. A pleasure to serve you. I can fix whatever you break. Be seeing you.
Yeah, I'm 277 still. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's go do that. What to do?
Hello.
Good evening.
What's new with you?
I heard there was...
Oh no! Ah! Just for selling too fast, you're dumb. Alright. Try again.
Autopilot engaged. Warping to Stargate.
Good, everything's up.
Warp drive active.
You want to see something funny? Oh, I don't know. Maybe I don't have a short history.
Approaching Stargate.
This is funny. Here. This is hilarious. Wait, I don't want to ruin it. Go, you. You're so annoying. This is hilarious. Watch this. It's fucking hilarious.
Autopilot jumping.
It's a nice pond they've got. It's very deep. That's a deep pond. The koi probably love it. Wait, I think that's a very good koi pond, actually. Go back. Yeah, that pond, it's not that deep, I guess. But it's deep enough. I love the sound that it makes. It's like thwack and then smack, flap, flap, flap. It's such a funny sound.
Approaching Stargate.
She yells for her husband. I love chaos like this.
These are the funniest animal videos ever.
Nope. That was really funny. Stupid short. I hate shorts because they're addictive like this. That fish flopping out is hilarious. Yeah, okay, show me some funny...
These are the funniest animal
Sure, daily dose of internet, sure.
videos ever.
Ever. Pop. Loud, for some reason. Sorry.
Autopilot jumping.
Mr. Krabs! Over here. He's so cute! Oh my god! Are you still here?
Hearing the girls scream. That's the other thing that I think is funny. Animals are hilarious. Damn it, you're too loud. Shut up, you. Shut up.
Wait!
Hearing girls scream or laugh is hilarious.
Hold it.
Like hearing girls panic.
Krabs! Over here.
Mr. Krabs.
He's so cute!
Oh my God.
Approaching Stargate.
His eyes separate. You're like, wow! Look at that weird power he's got.
Why are you still here? Go away!
Why are you still here? Shut up, bitch. I'll stand here if I want to. It's a free bird planet. It's a planet of the birds. The birds can do what they want. You can't tell him what to do. It's a bird. The bird will do what it wants to. When they scream, it's so funny.
Go away.
Go away. Hearing her scream is hilarious. And then it just cuts off. Such good editing.
Autopilot jumping.
No. Oh. I hear the girl explode. It's hilarious.
I need an egg.
Warping to station. Warp drive active.
I mean, it is a hen. It is a hen.
I need an egg.
I need an egg. I need an egg.
Approaching
Thank you.
station.
Thank you.
I need an egg. Thank you.
Thank you. I need an egg. God damn it. Good, good. Do things while I'm busy. Stupid bad videos.
These people were lost
Oh, the duckling is like, yeah, well, when in Rome.
and stopped to ask for directions.
Buenas tardes, perdona, para Bolonia. Vaya.
Docking permission requested.
And stopped to ask for directions.
Buenas tardes, perdona, para Bolonia.
Docking
Vaya.
permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Qué bueno, tío.
Awesome.
Pilot disabled.
Yeah, I bet he does. I mean, look at that fat ass fish. I bet he does. I mean, who doesn't, right? Poser Blant. Sounds like some terrible place. How far is it? That's fine. That other one, Shusarana, I'm not doing that anymore. That's a death run. That's the one I should skip. It's such a good day. I'm having such a good time. It was a beautiful, beautiful sunny day. Walking for 2 hours was nothing. It felt so good. Get some good sunshine. Such a beautiful day. So, okay.
Autopilot engaged.
Aw. I mean, what? What do you... Yeah, man, like, what? Like, fucking leave him alone.
In my car, maybe there's something there.
Yeah, yeah.
In my car, maybe there's
This sheep was stuck in a trench and got rescued.
Oh.
Молодец, Свет.
Yep, yep.
Умничка. Все,
Oh.
операция.
Oh my god, you fucking idiot. You fucking idiot. I hate you so much. I hate you, you stupid sheep. You're so annoying. You're so annoying. I know so many human beings like you.
Молодец, Свет. Умничка. Умничка.
Right back into
Всё,
it.
операция.
Right. It's like an analogy for humanity. This is exactly who I've never seen something so fucking like profoundly accurate for the state of I would say like America and humanity. Here we are, right back in the goddamn trenches again. It's you're so goddamn dumb. I hate you so much, you stupid sheep.
Autopilot jumping.
You're so annoying. We're gonna rescue you again, but it's so annoying. And this time, stay calm.
You for being so patient.
Stay calm and sheep on. Don't be trenching again, you fucking idiots.
Moving to start.
Like the Republicans, stay
Off-drive,
calm, bitch.
active.
Don't be doing World War II again. Just stay calm.
So patient.
Stop deporting people. Stop blackbagging people like Hitler. Just stay calm and Republican on. Don't do Hitler again.
Oh, the other one.
Okay now.
I wish she would just take a bite of the sandwich. I think that would have been more hilarious. Aww. Yep, why not? Oh,
This poor little
that
hedge-
was like kind of mean how he hit the bird though.
Hedgehog deflated.
You kind of hit the bird. Yeah, oh, no, the bird just sucks. Never mind. It's a baby bird. It's like a little baby bird. Or no, I think he's actually an adult. Yeah. Oh, he fell, though.
This poor little hedgehog deflated. These girls found a squirrel on the side of the road that they thought could use some help.
No, he's fine.
Oh my god.
No, he's just chilling.
Person tried picking up a frog.
1, 2, 3.
Oh. Oh, what? So I don't really get it.
Autopilot jumping.
It's a chipmunk climbing her back. We gotta put this one in slow
Moving to
motion.
Stargate.
It's a
That's
chipmunk
right.
climbing her back really fast. Jumping in like some kind of flying squirrel and then climbing her back. Trying to get free. And it was actually so funny. Go back and we're gonna do this in slower motion. Like go slower. Yeah, like go to 0.25 and go. You know that girl's like, no. She's running from it.
Approaching the Stargate.
The sound she makes. I would have put that in a song. The sound she makes at 0.25. I want to start a song with this sound. Not that sound. This one. That sound. Like, is that some kind of murder porn sound? No, it's a girl trying to let a squirrel out of her house. It's a girl. They're like, on your famous track, you started the track with some kind of weird girl screaming. What was that? And I'm like, it's this girl. She was letting a squirrel out of her house and jumped on her back. That's how I want to open my next blues trap song. Is that sound? She's super screaming as it rotor.
Approaching station.
That sounds so weird. Just sheer terror.
Oh, Saskia.
She was hot. The scream is so funny. The panic scream.
Hey, you almost done?
Humans make sounds too. Humans make guttural primal sounds like that scream. It's so weird when you hear it. You're like, oh god, a human female in distress. It breaks all of our brains. It breaks all of living life on planet Earth's brains when they hear a human female scream. It's hilarious. It's
Docking permission.
hey, it's like little Sebastian. Yes. Oh, he makes me so happy.
Horace, no, that won't go in your cheek.
Yes, it will.
Yeah,
No, yes, it will.
Pass me
Oh
that.
my god. Oh my god. I know some girls like this. Oh my god. I know some girls who are proud of it. God damn it. God damn it, you timed me out of oblivion. It's that good. Son of a bitch. Show it again. Show it again. Yes. I always wonder if they're doing this when we're not paying attention. They're just kangaroo boxing each other and shit. Like, yeah, are they fighting each other out there in the outback? Like, are they just like boxing and shit? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. There it is. Yep. Fuck you. I'll put you through a wall, bitch. Yeah. You got fucked. Fuck you. You got walled. You got walled.
And to sneak up on this deer without scaring it.
Donald Trump in this bitch. You got walled. Oh wait, no, you didn't.
A zoo installed a new security.
It's a deer.
Installed a new security camera, and it scared the snow leopard.
It scared the snow leopard. Wait, what? Oh. Oh.
Zoo installed a new security camera, and it scared the snow leopard.
Yeah, the snow leopard's like, nah, I won't be having this. I'll fucking bitch slap this camera. No, this camera's gotta die. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, I see how it is.
Wow. No, it's not rude. It's not rude. They're paying attention to you. That you ask them to pay attention to you. They're doing it. They know that you run their lives. They're not stupid. They're like, hello, master. You would like our attention? No, they're wonderful goats. They're good goats. You say, what up? They're like, attention. Yes, would you like us, master?
Yeah, what up, everybody?
And they're like, Well,
I see how it
would
is.
you like us, master? No, no, they're much better like animals than this. They're like, yes, master, would you like us? You know, that's what they're asking. That's every last one of them too. They're pack animals. They're like, yes, master, would you like us? Like, are you giving us a signal of some sort? Do you need us to do something? You're the governor. It's like literally, like, you know, they're the Americans and you're the president. And they perk up and they're like, yes, master, what do you need? Do you need us? You know, do you need us to fight some war or like whatever? It's like that. What's wrong with that? Like the goats are not like dissing you. You read it wrong. They're like, yes, master, what would you like? Like Genie, like Genie, like I Dream of Genie. They're all fucking 40 of them or whatever. Like I Dream of Genie. They perk up and they're like, yes, master, what would you like? You know, I swear to God, that's what this actually is. I know because I've seen it in cats, dogs, horses, fucking goats, pigs, chickens. Like, they all do this. They're like, yes, master, would you like us? You know, they don't have an answer, and they don't have a concept of what you want, and they probably never will. But that doesn't change them from perking up and being like, would you like my attention? You know, and I love animals for this reason. They never ever ignore you. Animals never ignore you. They never ever ignore you. They'll never ignore you. They'll like sleep through your bullshit or whatever. But they won't ignore you like humans do. That's a human thing, ignoring people. I try not to do it. Like, I swear to God, social situations will sometimes put me in places where I'm expected to act like somebody in the room isn't in the room or they're not a real person or something like that. I can't handle that shit. I will elevate that person up above the other people in the room. Like, it's weird, you know, because everybody gets their say, and animals are wonderful like this. They're like, yes, master, what would you like? And I like this in humans, too. I don't think they like, you know, we do this, too. If you command us to pay attention, we do.
Rude.
So
You know,
this
what? It's not rude. It's not.
is really interesting.
I mean, I know they're kidding. It's a joke, but still, it's like not, though. I love how not rude it is. You commanded their attention. All 40 of them are like, yes, master, and immediately cut off all of their goat conversations where they're just mindlessly yakking to themselves and each other, you know, and there isn't really a language to it. They're just making noise to each other, and that's their form of being social and stuff. And they're just talking to each other in their weird goat language or whatever. And then, you know, and you walk up and you're like, hey, pay attention to me. What would you do? You'd be like, well, somebody bigger than me who could stomp my ass and shoot me with a shotgun or something is commanding my attention. So I'm just like, yeah, what's up, master? You know, we love you. You bring us our goat feedings every day and everything. What's up with you, yo? We don't have to work or water the land and get eaten by tigers or whatever because you take care of us. So yes, master, what would you like? You know, and that's I love that emotion out of animals.
No explanation for why, but this frog refuses to jump outside of the circle.
Because the circle is where the water ends.
Oh.
Because the circle is where the water ends. If he's not in the water, that's okay. It's still in his mind water, you know? He won't do it. He's like, no, no. Earwack. Hey, kitties. Doggy. Raccoon.
Oh my god. Nah, that's the maddest, bro.
Oh my god.
That's sick. Can I put it on, bro? He's not gonna put it on. Bro, he's gonna put it on, bro. He's not gonna
Nice. See, even chickens do it. Chickens are like, I wasn't kidding when I said pigs, dogs, chickens. It doesn't matter. They all do this. They're like, yes, master, what would you like? You know, because they're bored. They're bored. You've trapped them in their lives. They don't live like feral lives where they're not wild hens that need to worry about wild predators like hawks and eagles and dogs and wild dogs and stuff like this. They're not wild hens. They're chickens that stand around in the yard waiting for you to feed them. So they're fucking bored. They're bored out of their mind. If you give them something to do, they're gonna love you, you know? Yeah, these chickens are fucking bored. It doesn't, I mean, them running like that's not a mistake, you know? They're fucking bored. Yeah, like when they need when they see a reason to run, they'll do it. Yeah, because they're like, oh, master wants us. Okay, sure. Are you gonna feed us, master? You're probably gonna feed us, aren't you? Let's go running over here. I like watching chickens run. I think it's actually so funny. Chicken run is actually one of the funniest things. Watching a chicken run. Watching a chicken run, they're just not built for it. Watching a chicken run, I didn't really understand what they meant by chicken run when they named that movie Chicken Run. But yeah, watching a chicken run is actually one of the funniest things I've ever seen. they can book. They probably run faster than some humans can. Look at that. They can run faster than some humans. Oh my god, look how fast those chickens are actually running, and it's like weird. It's fucking weird. Their bodies are just not built for that, but they can do it. I love that shit. That's inspiring to me. It's inspiring to me. I don't often do stupid ass shorts like this, but I mean, like, you know, it's fun to do once in a while. You know, it's like going over to your friend's house and watching YouTube videos or something. I don't do this very often, but it is fun to do once in a while. You know, I used to do it a lot more when I was a kid. I don't like getting lost in La La Land like this, just getting sucked in by shorts and fucking cat videos and stuff like that. I've never been that type of internet personality, or like personality that liked the internet that much. But it's fun to do once in a while, because you if you don't do it all the time, it, like, you know, like TikTok or whatever, then it's a fun place to visit. I gotta tell you, it's a really fun place to visit. Like, for instance, I don't do shorts more than maybe once or twice a week or something like that, but I will do it when I'm walking occasionally, because it'll just, I've noticed the scariest thing about it, and I say this on stream all the time, but I am very aware that shorts will just blow an hour like nothing. It'll just waste an hour. You look up in an hour, it'll be gone. You'll be like, what the fuck? All I did was watch cat videos, right? God damn it, shut up. You're so loud. I thought I turned the music off. Did you crash? I think you crashed, didn't you? You did. I was trying to transfer items and you fucking crashed. Mine. You know, it's weird because since I've been on the streets, you have to learn to look for opportunities like that. You catch people slipping. Animals are good at that. Animals are really good at that. Animals see an opportunity and they fucking take it. Because, I mean, it's just, you know, what are you going to do? You're going to beat that ostrich's ass? Probably not. That ostrich will fight you, too. That ostrich will fucking probably win. So, like, you know, so what does it care? It's just going to take your phone. It doesn't care. So you don't lead. So yeah, this ostrich caught you slipping, bitch. Humans are no different. Humans have never caught me slipping. I don't think I've ever been caught slipping. I just know better. If you leave your phone, I did. I got caught slipping a couple of times. Like, one time I left my cell phone in this drug dealer's house, this meth dealer in the barrio, and he knew, as I did, that I fucked up and I got caught slipping, and I left my cell phone on his couch as I left him. He was like a complete stranger to me. I just went over there on the auspice of my source and did some business, and as I left my cell phone on his couch. I went back to knock on the fucking door, and they're like, "No, white boy, you're not getting your cell phone back." But they didn't say it like that. But I mean, that's what it was. They were like, "No, white boy, we caught you slipping. You didn't leave your cell phone here. Get the fuck out of here." And I was like, I left my cell phone on your couch not 3 minutes ago. And they were like, "No, you didn't." And I was like, "Yes, I did." And they were like, "Is there gonna be something? Because I'll go get my strap." And I was like, "No, there's not going to be anything. Enjoy my fucking cell phone. Fuck you. Have a nice day." And I stepped. Because I knew, like him, I'm not calling the cops down there. That'll cause some kind of tiff. He'll fucking kill me if I do that. If I start a fist fight with him in front of his wife and his kids, or well, not his kids, well, his kids were there, but I mean, like, if I start a fist fight with him in front of his wife, how does that look to the cops or the judge or the community or anything like that? You can get in a fucking fight with somebody in the goddamn barrio who's strapped up in his house while you're just some stranger who doesn't even have a cell phone, but you understand how stupid that premise is as I say it, right? You don't get in a fight with somebody when you don't even have a phone. You know what I'm saying? Who are you gonna call if you don't even have a fucking phone? And I was like, at that point, I was like, "Yeah, you caught me slipping. Fuck you. Have a nice day." And I was just like, I'll never speak to you again. I turned around, I walked. I was like, "Yeah, there goes. Goddamn, I don't even know. $500 like that." Now I can go get a fucking strap like him. I can go cause some fucking tiff and have some kind of moment. I don't need to do that. I didn't need to. Moments like that, I'm always like, nah, let it be a wash or whatever. I don't often lose. So when I do lose, it's not very much, you know? It's not, and I was like, nah, it was a piece of shit 4-year-old cell phone that was worth maybe $100 on the market. You know, it was $1,000 when I first got it in, like, I don't know, 2016 or something like that. But by the time, and when I lost that phone in like 2019, I think it was, or something like that, 3.5 years later, it was a beat up, fucked off, fucked out, like cracked face, cracked screen, fucked out phone. It was an assy phone. It was just, you know, it was beat up. It was a drug dealer's phone. It was used constantly all goddamn day. It was a piece of shit phone. My real thing was the security. And so then I just called, you know, I didn't call, but yeah, I did. I contacted, I think it, you know, I was with Verizon at that time, I believe. I contacted Verizon. I was like, somebody in the fucking ghetto just stole my goddamn phone. And they're like, you'd be surprised how many calls I got about this just today. And they're like, yes, we get this all day, every day. And I was like, really? Okay, I thought I was going to be the one guy that I had to tell you some special story and tell you that you got to help me here. Like, one of the most evil people I've ever met just got a hold of my fucking phone, and we got to do something about this. And they're like, no problem, sir. We're going to completely wipe you off of that drive. We're going to fucking scramble the phone. We're going to disconnect it. We're going to, you know, like, we're going to declare that SIM number completely, like incompatible with the network and all this other shit. And they're like, we're going to do everything we can to do security side. And they're like, was the phone locked with like a nice symbol or some kind of like fingerprint thing? And I was like, yes, it was fingerprint and symbol encoded. And they were like, well, he probably can't get into your phone. And I was like, okay. And they were like, yeah, unless he's ever seen you enter the symbol and knows what it is, then they probably can't get into your phone. And I was like, okay, good. And I was like, you know, you're probably right. They probably can't. To them, I think it was just, they were just going to sell the phone. You know, they were desperate. They had kids and they were stuck in the ghetto and they were fucking desperate. They were like, I can relate. I actually don't fault that guy for jacking me the phone. He caught me slipping. I don't really fault him for doing it. He caught me slipping. He saw that opportunity and he took it. We all knew what it was. I would have done the same probably, honestly. I wouldn't have done that willingly like he did. He did it willingly, but I mean, the desperation made him willing. Like, you know, and honestly, the desperation is something that I understand. And I looked him in the eye, and his wife came stepping up next to him and shit, like I was gonna have a fight with their fucking family or something like that. I was like, no, you caught me slipping. I didn't say it that way, but I was like, no, you caught me slipping. I'm in foreign territory with no backup, no phone, nothing. You caught me slipping. Congratulations on my piece of crap $100 fucking phone. That's what I did say though. I was like, give me my piece of shit $100 phone that you can't even resell. What the fuck do you need it for? I was like, come on, man, I got business I gotta do and all this other shit. What the fuck do you need that phone for? You're not even gonna get $10 for it. What the fuck do you need that phone for? That's what I hit him with. And he was like, we're gonna have something. That's all he said. He was like, we're gonna have something. We're gonna have something. And I was like, nope. And he was like, then get the fuck off my fucking porch. And I was like, all right, what can I do? I can't call the cops on that fucking drug dealer. They're gonna search me. I can't do anything to that guy. This is one of the things about why you shouldn't be a drug dealer. There is no cops for drug dealers. You can't do anything about somebody jacking you or something like that. If they're going to be like, what the fuck were you doing down in 5 Points in the ghetto doing business with some fucking Mexican black tar heroin dealer at 4:30 in the goddamn morning? You're obviously on methamphetamine. You're calling us. You're stressed out because some dude stole your fucking phone. You want us to go up into the fucking barrio to get your piece of crap busted down, cracked screen, $100 cell phone, right? No, the cops don't deserve that. I can't do anything. I can make a thing about it and I can rob that fucking guy, but I can't or fight him or something like this. For what? The fucking phone? I mean, why? He can't get into the fucking phone. That, you know, I had a car stolen from me one time. And I just let him do it. I mean, I could have fought the guy. I could have like the window was open. I could have easily just leaned into the car and started stalking him in the goddamn face and then jumped into the fucking car with him and started elbowing him or something like that. I easily could have stopped him. But I knew something as he drove away with a friend of mine who I thought he was kidnapping at the time, but now I think she was in on it. You know, I don't really know. I have no idea. These people, I really don't know them. I don't know these people. That was the other problem, is I really didn't know these people. I didn't know them. They were strangers to me. So, like, this girl set me up and I got my car stolen from me and I got it back 20 hours later with like like it was shitty because I just cashed my paycheck, and the paycheck money was in the car. Now they found that, and they found my cell. My cell phone was in the car too, because he tricked me. He was like, hey, like can we get some water? And I was like, yeah, I've got bottled water in the back. Yeah, he was like, yeah, I see it. Can we get some water? And he tricked me, and so I got out of the car, stopped, and I got bottles of water and shit because I trusted the girl, and I didn't know him, but I trusted her enough to when she told me that he was fine. But she didn't know what he was gonna do. I don't think she knew what he was gonna do until he did it, and then she had to back him when he did do it because it was like a loyalty thing. And so she backed him, and they drove off together. But I was like, as they left, I was screaming at them. I wasn't screaming at them. I was like laughing and yelling at them as they drove off with my car. I was like, I've got the fob. I was yelling at him. I was like, I've got the fob. You can't fucking go anywhere. I was screaming and waving at him. I was like, I've got the fob. Come back and have the fist fight. Right? And sure enough, all of it was recovered. All of it. I called the cops. I called up a detective. I was like, I had the fob to my fucking car. They stole my fucking car, but what can they do? And she was like, I get this all the goddamn time. You would be surprised. And I was like, no, I'm not surprised. I know my fellow desperate Americans. I'm not surprised by anything that they do. Rip off ATMs at a goddamn front of goddamn gas stations and dumbass fucking, sons of the soil shit. And like, I know that nothing that they do surprises me at all. So I was like, oh, okay, well, yeah, I've got the fob to the fucking car. She was like, yep, so sooner or later, it's just going to park on them and it's not going to run for them. And she was like, so how do we find the car though? And do you have OnStar? And I was like, no, I had to call OnStar about this. And OnStar was like, no, you have the 2010 model of Prius or whatever it is. I don't even know, 2006 or I forget. I don't even know what the year of the Prius is. But like, they were like, the year of your car is like 1 year before OnStar went live in every single Prius. And so they were like, you have a Prius that doesn't have OnStar. And I was like, oh, okay. And they're like, there's like location tracker things on it. We can give you a general area where the car is, but we can't tell you like where it's parked though. And I was like, oh, okay. And so I was like, oh, they stole my phone. And they probably tried to get in the phone for probably like, I guarantee that girl probably sat there for 13 fucking hours trying to crack my phone to try to find some credit card number or something like that. I guarantee it. That girl's not smart enough to crack that phone. I know she's not. I know that girl was not smart enough to do that. They didn't get into my phone. I have Verizon trace them very carefully. I was like, here's the detective on my case. Here's the case number. They're going to contact you, which they did. And they were like, we need the proof of the records of the phone call, of the phone travel and all this. And they used the phone to indict that case, and Verizon gave it to them and stuff too, which was insane. And like, and I know that girl. What we did find was a whole bunch of attempts of trying to crack the security, and she kept the phone charged while she was trying to do that. But that was fucking stupid because the phone was just connected to the goddamn network. She should have thought better. Like she should have shut off the phone immediately. I have no idea why she let that phone run. Maybe she was trying to help me. You know what I don't want to believe is I think that girl was a friend. I helped her get out of a very, very, very bad situation. So I want to believe this is how I'm gonna finish this whole belief thing. I want to believe that she respected me enough to try and help me, and I'm gonna believe that she left the phone on so I could locate the car. And that's where I'm gonna walk with this, because she was the girlfriend of now my dead friend Alan, and they really loved each other, but they were terrible for each other because they were both terrible heroin addicts and stuff. So I got her away from him. Now, I didn't steal her from him or anything like that. I just got her away from him. She was like, you have to get me away from Whidbey Island. And I was like, okay, no problem. She was like, you just have to get me away. I'm not going back with you to your house or anything like that weird or anything like that. She was like, you just have to get me away from where I am right now. And she was like, I don't know anybody else who's nice enough to do it. She was like, you got to get me out of here now. He's like doing bad things. I've got to get away from him. Get me out of here now. And I was like, okay, no problem. And I got her out of there. I was like, okay, I'm a taxi driver. It's what I do. I'm going to get you out of there. I brought her back to my house. That was her idea, not mine. And she lived in my house for 3 days while she contacted family and friends and stuff. And this was very difficult for me because I was living in the house with my parents, and that girl like she, you know, if my parents ever found that out, they would be fucking furious because I smuggled her in and I hid her there for 3 days. Even when she had to take showers and stuff, we hid that. And when they were out and about and doing their busy day and stuff, we had her take a shower and all this. Now I didn't touch this girl in any way or fucking form because it was my friend Alan's girlfriend. I swear to God and on my father's grave, I'm dead serious. But I did help her in the worst time of her life when she was the worst junkie and she needed fucking help. I did help her. I didn't do drugs with her or have sex with her or anything like that. I just like helped her. And in order to do this, I had to cross Alan. I had to like full blown like he was like, why is she getting in your car? And I was like, I am helping her and I'm not going to do anything with her. I promise. I'm just getting her out of here. And he was like, I understand that, but why are you taking her away? And I was like, well, because she's scared of you, dude. You know, she's scared of you. And he was like, I'm not letting you guys leave. And I was like, well, I'm driving away anyways. And so then I had to drive away while he was holding on to my driver's side door. And I didn't do anything to him. I was like, dude, I'm not going to do anything to you. I'm one of your best friends. I'm not going to hurt you or shove you or kick your ass or throw you out of the fucking car. You got to let go of the fucking car now. And he's like, you are going 35 miles an hour. And I was like, yes, because I am trying to get this girl away from you, you know? Not like I'm stealing her from you, but like I need to help her. She is terrified of you, and you are high on methamphetamine and having a terrible episode, and I need to get her away from you. You guys are not good for each other right now. I was like, I will bring her right back if she wants me to bring her back, but we got to get her away from you right now. It's easy to see that you're about to beat her fucking ass. I told her, I was like, it's easy to see. I can see it in your eyes. You are about to beat this girl's ass. I can see it. I'm not letting it happen, you know? And he was like, I get that, but why are you driving away with her? And I was like, well, because she's got to get away from you, and how the fuck else is she can't walk away from you, dude. You're not going to let her walk away. We had this huge fight. This was like a few months before he died. It was so annoying. It's not like I stole his girlfriend or anything like that. She was gone 2.5 days later. She was just gone. Like she walked out to the fucking street. She walked down the fucking street. I walked with her, and then she was like, all right, I'll see ya. And I was like, okay, where are you going? She's like, I got a ride coming. And I was like, okay. You know, and I was like, okay, good. I was like, you have been a nightmare. I was like, okay, good. She was like, yeah, like, thank you so much for everything that you did for me. And I was like, no problem. She was like, I'll never forget this. You went the full 9 yards when nobody else would. And you got me out of that situation, and nobody else cared. Nobody else cared to get me out of there. And she was like, thank you so much. And I was like, no problem, you know, like Godspeed and stuff. And I never saw her again. Oh, sorry, I did see her again. I saw her again when she was like, you got to give me a ride. You got to give me a ride. And then she fucking and then the dude stuck me up at knife point for my car. Now what I knew was something that he didn't know is he thought the keys were in the car. So I was just like, okay. I was completely in shock. I was like, okay. He was like, I'm taking your fucking car. And I was like, all right. I'm not going to get in I'm not armed. I'm not going to get in a knife fight with you over this car. No. No, he had a huge knife. I was like, I'm not going to get in a knife fight with you about this car. Go ahead. You know, I didn't say have a nice day, but I was like, go ahead. And then as they drove away, I was like, I have the fob, you know, because it was like, I was trying to be comical, I think. But no, I actually played it correctly. I yelled at him. I was like, I have the fob. And he thought I was probably just yelling at him, fuck you or something, right? But I was like, I have the fob. Have a nice day. And sure enough, like I got every last bit of that back. Later on, 2 funny things happened. They made me wait 5 fucking years, but I got my $900 that he stole back. That was in the victim's money. But then when they finally did send me the proceedings of the court thing, because I didn't have to be there, I just because I filed the police report, I talked to the detectives, I got the car back, all this other stuff, but they still busted him for Grand Theft Auto, you know, like you know, Grand Theft Auto and armed robbery and shit, you know, they still busted him for that. I put 2 people in jail for terrible things, and he was one of them, and it's not like I wanted him to go to jail. He held me up at knife point and stole my car. It wasn't like I was driving around with a strap in the fucking Puget Sound. I don't think anybody in the Puget Sound's gonna rob me except idiots like him. And I just never dreamed that an idiot like him would be that goddamn dumb. And I got my car back within a day. It broke my parents' trust in me for like 5 years, or even probably until now, I would say. But it was still like, you know, but it was so dumb. Like every play that I made, like ensured my victory in the end, and I got it all back. The only thing I think that I didn't get back was my ID. I got it all back. The car, the money, all of it came right back to me. All of it came right back to me because I didn't deserve what he did. What part of the reason why I didn't deserve what he did is I got his girl or whatever. She was with him at that point, I guess. If she backed him, I guess she was probably with him. But I mean, like or whatever. But I saved his girl's life basically, and like that's how they treated me. They stole my car. And I guess I'm gonna choose to believe that she left that cell phone on because I know she's not. She's dumb, but she's not that dumb. I think she knew to turn the cell phone off. I guarantee it. Like if you steal a car and the owner of the car's cell phone is in the car, what's the first thing that you think? You're gonna be like, well, if I don't turn this cell phone off, they're going to GPS trace the cell phone to the car that I just stole. But no, she left. I guess he was too high and dumb, and she was just too manipulative or something, but and she was a nice girl. I think she wanted to help me, I think. So she left the phone on and I was absolutely able to get that car back. It was insane. And I knew this wasn't about me. It was about someone else having some kind of tantrum or some kind of fuck up. It's some kind of childhood trauma in their lives that caused them to do. I mean, this is the post PTSD therapy Skycat talking, right? That knows what the issue is with this crazy fuck up guy that stole my car at knife point and shit. It's that, like, it isn't me. It's not the car. It's not the money that they got. And they did steal some money from me, but then they had to pay it all. I mean, he had to pay it all back while he was in prison. He had to work to pay that money that he stole from me back while he was in prison. They forced him to. And then they sent it to me. It was like $1,540, but it was weird. When they sent the actual victims fees, the victims fees were like $1,500. But when they did recompense or whatever, it was like $3.95. There was like what he stole, which they forced him to pay. But then there was also victims fees, and the victims fees were like $3.95 or something, which was the lowest that I have ever heard in my lifetime. And that whole debacle, I lost my job over that. When he stole my car, I had to call my cab company and inform them that I needed like $150 cab ride from 4 hours south because I had to drop off a friend who was desperately in need, and her weird random idiot criminal friend fucking robbed me at knife point and stole my fucking car, and then I needed a cab ride to fucking go make a victim statement, and then I needed a cab ride to go drive my shift that evening. At the end of the shift, my boss talks to me and he's like, I gotta let you go. And he was like, I don't want to tell you why, I just got to let you go. And I was like, no, I know why. You have a nice day, sir. It was obvious. I was like, high on meth, fucking around 4 hours south on the same day that I should be working a shift. I get my car stolen by some crazy fucking meth head. The girl manipulated me. The girl that I helped manipulated me as usual, or whatever. Not as usual at all. It's not usual at all. I'm saying like bad thing happened. You as usual, right? And the whole thing was such a debacle. It was such a big whole lot of warning signs to my boss that he was like, I don't even want to talk about why. And I was like, I don't think I want to either. Let's just shake hands and and go our separate ways. And he was like, you're one of my best taxi drivers. You've been here for 4.5 years. You never miss a shift. You're never late. You always go the furthest. You always do the extra mile. If there's some fucking drive that nobody wants to do, you go do it. He was like, you have been one of my best. And I was like, thank you. You've been the best boss I've ever had. You taught me how to be an independent taxi driver. I don't need you. I told him that as I was leaving. I was like, I don't need you. And he was like, you're going to go far. He was like, that's exactly what, as I left, my boss Ron, I told him, I was like, I don't need you. I smiled and I shook his hand and I was like, he didn't like it. He was like, you're quitting. And I was like, he was like, come on, fight me about it. To force me to tell you why I'm letting you go. And I was like, no, I'm not going to fight you over it. It's time for me to leave this place. And he was like, yeah, I think it is. And I was like, yeah, it's time for, I didn't grow up here. It's time for me to leave this place. You know what I call this place? Short Busland. And then he laughed. I thought he was going to hate that. But no, he laughed really hard. He was like, no, I think it is short bustling, kind of. He's like, I'm from San Francisco. And I'm like, I'm from West Side motherfucking downtown Denver. And he was like, you're making the right move. And I hate telling you this because I would never tell anybody else this, but he was like, you're making the right move. I did the same thing that you did when I was like 33 years old or something like that. I went into the bullpen at my taxi thing in San Francisco. And I said, I don't need you, and I quit. And he was like, I've never had any of my boneheaded idiot like 9 to 5 like wage slavers who all are alcoholics or drug addicts who just like do their taxi job and have mental issues like Taxi Driver and all this stuff. And he was like, I really want them to evolve better, but they don't ever do it. And I've been looking for a taxi driver to tell me the same thing that I said to my boss before I built a multi-million-dollar company, which is, fuck you, I don't need you. And he was like, I've been waiting for a taxi driver to say that to me for all my life. And it was funny that it was you. And I was like, yeah, it's me. Fuck you, I don't need you. As I shook his hand and smiled, I was like, fuck you, I don't need you. I love you, sir. You have a nice day. It was such a weird thing, but it was true. I didn't need him. When I quit, I was making maybe $18.50 an hour, something like that. Within, I believe it was 7 weeks, I was driving Uber and making between $35 and $55 an hour. And then it went even more, up into a point where I could charge cartels like $500 an hour. And it was like, you know, and I was right about that, and my boss was right about that, and he did respect what I said, and I did what I should have done, and I did become my own boss, and I'm never going back to work for another boss, and if I ever work again, because they say that I can't. I mean, they say that I can't, but they say that I can't do a lot of things. So I don't know. We'll see. I like the way that I left that place, but I left him in the lurch, and he didn't like that. But he also understood that my potential was far greater than $18.50 a fucking hour. Then, you know, and also when I was a taxi driver and I started making like $200 to $500 an hour, it got worse when I was a drug dealer. I started making like, you know, sometimes, you know, I don't know, I would make like, I don't know, $180 an hour just to drive to 3 places. It's not like I needed to, well, I deliver drugs, but I mean, like just to go meet people that I actually kind of liked. It was just weird. It was I would just go meet 3 people in like an hour. I would sling them $100 each, and like maybe I got that 8 ball on comp or whatever. It's kind of insane. Like, you know, we would do business back and forth and stuff. Like if I found a good hook, I would share it, and so then I would be like, yo, you should kick me down, that kind of thing. And so maybe I don't even pay for that ounce or whatever. So, you know, so that was very bad for me though now, because like now I make $7,000 a year on a fixed income for disability for Asperger's, which I desperately need. I have opposition authority and all this terrible shit with PTSD, brain trauma, retrograde amnesia, terrible memory issues. I have opposition authority. I cannot have somebody telling me what to do. It makes me fucking crazy. Like one of the reasons that I think that I have such a bad relationship with my stream sniper is they seem to think that it's okay for them to tell me what happens on my stream. That is I mean, I don't care what they do. I don't care if they fuck with me, frankly. But what happens on my stream is my goddamn business. And it is a thing about goddamn control. I didn't have control over anything else in my entire goddamn life. It's like been a crazy bullet train flying off in the wrong direction, into some direction off the railroad track and into some wall or something like that. That's what my life has been. So my deep resentment of the stream sniper was how much they thought they could affect my life. It is my life. It's not yours. You know, it is incredibly selfish to think that they could do something like that. That's not how humanity works. Even on a harassment level, you can't totally do that. Like, for instance, the worst harassment case I ever heard of was Baby Reindeer, which is what I call my stream sniper, right? And but the Baby Reindeer lady, who was far more obsessed than my stream sniper has ever been, was follow the guy around all day, every day, trying to cause problems all day, every day. Now, there was times when they would act up and relapse and just like do crazy things. But what you can't do is harass that person all day long. That's like a supposition that even society will not put up with. And you can call cops at that point. If they hang around your front door and won't leave, the cops will oust them, you know? There is this point where, like, you know, you can't just stand outside somebody's front door or on the internet or something and just stand there haranguing them or yelling at them or threatening them or something like that. You can't do that. The cops will come oust you and put you in some prison. So this is a fact of life about these people. So I also resented that sort of thing where it was like, no, you will not force that sort of reality upon me. I don't even really resent the person that much. If they're playing the same games, they're obviously from the same community, you know. But it's more like if you think that you're gonna tell me how my life goes any more than I think I might tell you how your life might go is just crazy. I don't have any fucking idea how your life is gonna go, and I don't think you have any fucking idea how my life is gonna go. And there's nothing you could do to ever change that, you know? Even killing me wouldn't work. That will just martyr me. It's like, you know, it's just sort of weird. I put enough videos on the channel to make that statement, like, now, where it's like even killing me would not work. You know, so it's sort of like weird. At that point, you must understand that like, no, I don't care if you watch me or hang around or play the same games or any of that other stuff. I don't care. But you cannot have a say about anything that goes on in my life. It's not your life. You cannot live my life. So yeah, and it's just weird, like, you know, these things. I think about these sort of power struggles all the fucking time, where it's like, no, I will live. All I ever wanted was the world to let me live my own life. I will not truck any interference with that. Not from the government, not from the DEA, not from the cops, not from the stream sniper, not from anybody. Nobody. You understand? That is freedom. That is actually what the freedom in pursuit of happiness actually is. That is the American fucking, like, dream. That is, I'm living it every single day. There was this supposition that any old fascist can just step into your fucking life for no reason. There's got to be a reason. There's got to be due process. It just ruin it. And no, that's just not how that goes. I don't care. There's, you know.
For some reason, this horse doesn't like talking to men.
No, I don't like men.
Boys, right?
Oh, gee, I wonder why. Maybe the guy who beat him is probably male. Men even beat horses. Like, I mean...
Especially not this one.
Nope. 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 Oh, they really like to spit in the face of the fucking tourists because they probably hate the tourists. They're like, you guys wander through here and stare at us all day. Do you have any idea how fucking rude that is? So they spit in the faces of the tourists. Yeah, that rooster crowed for his fucking heart out, man. Yeah.
Up his horses that were in the field.
For the horses here.
Why are you smoking out these horses?
This one might have got a little close.
Oh.
These two little guys were spotted doing push-ups at the gym. This gorilla was upset that their stick got stuck.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, look at that frustrated look. Oh my god, it's so annoying. I really want this stick right now, but I can't get it. Because there's humans involved. So... sigh! This is why we can't have nice things. Humans are involved. Which one got it? Is it you? I want it back. Do you have it? Wait, I'm gonna see it again. He tried to catch a bird? He did, he tried to catch a bird. He like saw a bird, I think, and he was trying to catch it. What the fuck? He tried to catch a bird. Why did you try to catch a bird? Are you trying to eat it? You're trying to eat it, aren't you? Kangaroos are so weird. Kangaroos.
Have you had the pleasure of staying?
If you're looking for luxury, there's no better place to stay.
Bye.
Take care.
Take care. There, I finally managed to dump my alchemical ingredients. Aren't I pro? They're bored. They're like, please play with me. I'm
Poor
so
guy
bored.
gets so upset.
Well, hi there. Are you good or are you bad?
I'm not sure if this cat is really brave or really dumb.
No, cat will fuck you up. Yeah, cats are sharp. I don't know if you guys ever noticed. They got these things called claws and fangs, and the bear isn't dumb. The bear knows that the cat could potentially claw his goddamn eyes out, like everybody else on the planet knows that a cat can claw your goddamn eyes out. So yeah, just treat the cat with respect. This is one of the reasons my name is Cat. Fuck you. Treat me with respect. I'll claw your goddamn eyes out if you fuck with me. I don't care how much bigger you are than me.
This poor pelican suddenly
Chase you away too, like I did all the other fucking shitheads.
fell asleep.
They will. Look, he just has to. Yeah.
Nope. I had this weird, like, Jaws, like, sense that I needed to move before these people moved because I'm better than them. I was like, nope, something's wrong, move. Yep.
Hey.
Nope. It's gonna be a dead wall now. Yep. You can see it happen. You know what's going to happen. When that 2,000 pound bear takes the wall, that wall's going to lose. Physics are very easy for me for some reason. They've never been that hard for me. Like, I don't know. Anyways. So, yeah, what are we doing here? We are moving along in Eve. I'm in this weird place doing this weird thing, and I don't know where they want me to go. Do I go home? I guess I go home. But am I done with this agent? I don't really know. Yes, I'm done with the agent. We can go about our business. Yeah, I mean, the bear got away.
This cat was chasing a mouse and couldn't figure out where it went.
I can't believe. I
guess you never know when squirrels
I can't believe that works. I've never seen that before. It's gotta go again. Again. Okay.
Autopilot engaged.
Yes. Homie's just walking out. Oh! The video begins here. The entry point is at the lower buttocks and thigh. It begins here. God damn it. So, it just goes south from, or well, north from there, up to your back. Like a tree. I love the sound that the human makes. I love that sound.
Approaching Stargate.
He's like riding his nuts now. He's like dangling on his butthole. He's like uses him as a springboard. He's like airborne now. he's like he face plants. He face plants. You can't see it from the bush. It's almost God's sense of humor that there's a bush right here, so we full-blown can't see him face plant into the goddamn sidewalk. It's like a cartoon. How cartoons in the 60s were, they would block the violent thing with like a cloud or something, and you would like your brain would have to do the math about what happened. And God had a sense of humor with this one. It put a fucking tree in front of the dude face planting, so you can't see the blood and the impact of him face planting into a sidewalk as the squirrel full blown dominates him and face plants him. I love squirrels so much. Squirrel wins. Fatality. Squirrel wins. Sorry. That's almost the best one I've ever seen. That one was really good. Nope. Nope. No. Oh.
This pigeon was walking around and intentionally put on some bread necklaces.
Uh-oh. That's not wise. You're about to get pecked to death.
This llama heard someone make a rude comment.
Ew, he's ugly.
What? Oh,
Damn.
fuck you, B-word.
Did I say something?
Yes, you did. Mm-mm. That fish is like, nah, fuck you. Even a fish will sometimes punch a human in the goddamn face. You can see it. Even fish want to punch us in the face. Even like some of us, some humans are so dumb and so annoying that even fish want to punch us in the face. This is proof of it. The fish is annoyed. The fish does not like this human, and like the human is kind of teasing him too. And so like the fish is like, nah, fuck you. I'll punch you in the face like everybody else in reality wants to punch you in the face. Human, fish versus human. The fish is gonna punch him in the face. I mean, even the fish will punch you in the face at this point, Bob. Fuck you, Bob. Fuck you, Bob. The fish is better than you. This is why I don't eat fish. Ah! Oh no, don't do that. No, no, you're about to decapitate this poor chick. Please don't do this. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. You're so dumb. They see this warm, dark place that they can crawl into like a cave. And so they just do it. You know, it's like their instinct to do it. So they immediately burrow. They like burrow. They're like, wait, is there some cool like nest to be had here that keeps me safe from all of the predators for the rest of my life? And that's the DNA imperative. So they go crawling down that fucking pie hole of yours and strangle your fucking ass. You're stupid. Stupid human. Yep, that'll do it.
This monkey just
He cleared your fence.
realized that he might need some glasses.
Yeah. Yeah, I want some glasses.
What's your prescription, bro?
Wait, he's like, wait. That is a hyper giraffe.
So, what do you think he's thinking about?
Sex. It's always
I
sex.
think we found out who the main character is. She kept being harassed by her horse, so she decided to finally catch him in the act.
What?
Autopilot jumping.
Being harassed by her horse, so she decided to finally catch him in the act.
To station. Warp drive active.
Yeah, I mean, wouldn't you? The horse is like, wouldn't you? Like Bojack.
Say cheese.
Approaching
Cheese.
station.
See? That is a fat bear. Wow. You did it. Yep. Keep going. Nope. Keep going.
This groundhog.
Yes! Fucking yes! Yes! It's like a squirrel bank robbery. It's squirrel bank robbery. Look, even squirrels will rob banks. Yes! Rob the squirrel bank. Yes! Jackpot.
This groundhog keeps stealing food from this farmer and always eats it.
The squirrel goes back to the colony of squirrels or whatever, and he's like, "Oh my God! All the mono riches of heaven have rained down upon me, and there's like 10 pounds of fucking bird seed over here. You guys got to come see it. It's some kind of smorgasbord from heaven. We're never gonna have to worry about food ever again." The other squirrels are like, "You're shitting me," and he's like, "No, man, it's all the food that a squirrel can eat."
Frankly, and from the security camera.
Yes, he probably really does like this too. It's like, it's very sweet and good. Yeah. I like yams. Yams are good. They're better when they're cooked, but I mean, yeah, I mean, sure, why not? You know, hey, you know, if that's what you would do.
These otters were spotted chasing a butterfly.
Aww. Aww. Otters chasing a butterfly. Please don't kill the butterfly.
I think this fish is broken.
No. He's fine.
Sometimes an octopus will try and punch a fish just for fun.
It's not for fun, it's a statement. Stay the fuck away from me.
My God.
Want to know why? Because, and I know why. See, if you've never had to survive out in the fucking wild, you wouldn't really have these instincts and stuff, right? But so, if you're the octopus and the fish comes swimming by, and he swims up to you. Good Rust players know this too. Good Rust players also know this, right? It's a Rust will teach you this as well. If somebody else comes to you, that makes you also a target of anything that might be chasing that thing. Which is why the octopus punches the fish. Because if the fish comes over to the octopus and sniffs around like, "Are you food? Are you food?" And the shark suddenly blocks out the sun and is like, shown downwards, and it's like, fish and octopus, right? That's why the octopus is punching the fish. If you don't know why, you've never had to survive, really. But yes, if somebody else is a target of a predator and they come to your personal space, then you're essentially the same thing as whatever the predator is chasing. What's to stop the shark from eating you too, right? And if you've ever had to survive on the streets, or like, you know, gang banged or dealt dope or like, I don't know, ran prostitution or something like that, you wouldn't really understand. But yes, people coming close to you makes you a target.
This is a hognose.
The octopus isn't dumb. It knows it.
Snake, which is a harmless snake that likes to play dead.
Octopus is probably smarter than some humans I've met. Oh, I ate too much rat. Oh, too much food.
For some reason, this cow was trying to catch its own tail.
No, I think he's so bored that he's just trying to get drunk.
Never seen this type of disrespect before.
What else is there to do but stand around? So they're so bored that they're like literally spinning in circles. Because what else is there to do? I mean, no, fuck you. So I threw it on the ground.
Okay. For some reason, this hamster has a knife. Why is this capybara so small?
Oh, doesn't matter.
This truck that was carrying oranges broke down, so these elephants took advantage.
The guys have got a bit of a problem here.
Yes! Fuck you, humans. We're eating your orange juice. If you fuck with us, it's the trampling. You get the trample. We'll trample you. Fuck you. They're my oranges now.
And helping themselves.
Yeah, I mean, fuck it. Why not? You want to tell them no? The elephants are greater than you, human. It's the natural state of things.
These eagles
The elephants will eat your oranges, bitch. I eat your orange.
They build a nest together.
Aww. Hey.
Oh my god.
Apertura.
I can't believe how perfect that is. Oh my god. Perfect.
He's done with asking and has started demanding.
Oh my god.
I was gonna found a really round bear.
That's a fat bear. He's been eating too many picnic baskets.
Oh, the Gina bear.
Somebody's been feeding him.
Chunky. There's a lot more
Oh.
over here on this left side.
This duck loves getting kisses.
Oh.
Is not
Yep. Mm.
back.
Have you ever seen a horse that's equipped with turbo? This pigeon was hurt, so they spent months nursing it back to full health. They were finally ready to release it back into the wild.
Nope.
tell which bird
Yeah,
is
because the
more-
bird's not dumb. He's like, if I stay here, will you feed me? You seem kind of dumb, human. Will you just feed me? And the human's like, all right, sure.
Angry.
Oh.
This poor little guy doesn't know how wheels work.
I think he does. I think
This
he does.
fish somehow found a pacifier.
Hmm.
This little baby chicken was adopted by this duck.
Aw. And they're like, nah, fuck you. Orangey. Stay out of the pack.
Dreamer pooped, yes. So just
Oh, man.
That child is far too close to that horse.
You poop? Oh, yeah?
This ostrich kept bothering this giraffe.
Hey, dude. I don't think the ostrich was supposed to be there.
Oh.
This monkey was really excited to see her.
Good morning, Nick. Yeah. Good
Getting
morning.
kicked by a giraffe. Jesus. Yeah, that...
I don't think the ostrich was supposed to be there.
I mean, the ostrich was trying to take on the giraffe. So, yeah, fuck around and find out. Oh.
This monkey was really excited to see her.
Good morning,
Oh, hey.
Nick. Yeah.
Oh my
Good
god.
morning.
Yeah, what's up? What's
This
up?
poor little guy couldn't hold on.
Yeah, yes you can, but sooner or later you're just gonna be too drunk. Yep. Oh, no, no, no. This probably hurt him so bad, too. This probably hurt this squirrel really bad. Maybe broke some bones and stuff, too. Unfortunate. Ugh. Ugh. Chicken
His
jockey.
friend wasn't having a very good day after falling in some mud.
Aww.
This cat somehow managed to scare away a bear.
Because I'll claw your fucking eyes out if you fuck with me. It's not that hard.
They
Yeah.
couldn't figure out why their car wasn't starting.
Oh.
Just like that, cash.
Oh my god.
Yep, shut it.
Nah, my M4 just got jacked.
What's up?
Oh, I'm
Oh my
trying to go
god.
to sleep.
My butt.
I'm
You want to see my butt?
taking a nap and he's just.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm trying to go to sleep or take a nap and he's just.
The girl starts screaming. That fucking commercial. That fucking commercial is so annoying.
Seems like this bird is trying to be as annoying as possible. So, why is he sitting like this?
I mean, who knows? Doesn't matter. He's just chilling, you know, he's young, he's a juvenile male. Just thinking about the world. I mean, what's wrong with that?
Happened.
Humans seem to think that that you have to do something all the time. No. Every animal but human basically sits around most of the time. I would say they sit around. Yeah, like not sit around, but you know, they sleep, they hibernate, they, you know, like there's this human assumption that you have to be in motion all of your fucking life. But no, in reality, most of living things, they sit around all the time. Now, they might have to go get food or water or fuck or whatever. But, I mean, this assumption that we all have to be forward moving all the time is sort of bad. It's really not how life works. Wow, yeah, I believe this thing might kill this lion. Maybe not. If he gored him the right way.
Wants to take over the world.
Wow.
His face. He looks like he's laughing.
He's like preening.
He really decided
he's got an itchy neck.
that violence was the only option.
Oh! Damn!
Wait, what? Oh, kitchen tower.
This deer loves eating bananas.
So
These
do
two
I.
fish really don't like each other.
It's gotten kind of generic now, and I'm gonna get off it. See, animal videos, oh man, an hour went by. A goddamn hour went by. See it? It just destroys like an hour. It'll just destroy it. Like, gone. Bye. Poof. What do we play? I believe I'll play some New World is what I'm in the mood for. I will do some missions and make some money. I am in jail. I can complete. Oops.
Autopilot engaged. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
There's a cactus standing here.
Approaching Stargate. Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
I would like to go buy some beer, and I don't know where my family has been. I'm going to make a phone call. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I am terribly sorry. I'm going to get my interruption out of the way. I'm going to go buy some beer. So I will be right back. Thank you so much. And I will pause.